Damn, what is up with the squad? It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. I am back. It's Cess Talks Bets with MJLover23. You know what today is. You know what today is. I know why y'all here too, but it's not time yet. It's not time yet. MJ, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey. Oh, it was bouncing today. Sorry, we late again. A lot of updates, a lot of new stuff popped in.
I know how.
Oh, damn it!
Y'all know how Mr. Lover do.
I gotta.
Let's go. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's go. We here. Better late than never. I mean, listen, y'all. The show is kind of like we got to start. It's kind of like a 3-ish, 4-ish show. We keep trying to lock the time down, and as soon as we try to lock the time down, like I'm cutting the thing. I'm like, "Are you ready to go?" And he's like, "Oh, another update." And I'm like, "Dude, like enough with the updates. enough with the updates, bro. Like we've got to tell the people something. So enough with the updates. It's like MJ, step away from the computer.
It's so hard.
Turn your alerts off. Turn your alerts off, bro.
I can't do it.
Every time it's like,
you know,
see?
Mr. Drop a tidbit retired. Woj bombs are over. He retired today.
No.
So it's gonna be shams now. Yeah, Wojnarowski has announced his retirement today. Announced it earlier today.
Was that to be expected? I'm just getting into it.
No, that was kind of shocking. I wasn't nobody. I mean,
and do you think really retired, or will you see like Woj bombs pop up by themselves, or
no? He is gone. He is done.
Y'all do see I got Detroit. I got Detroit behind me. Let y'all know. I want to let y'all know. Them hands come quick. Them hands go quick. The cat like reflexes. I know y'all see them.
Mm-hmm.
I know y'all see Detroit stand
that
up.
Video in the Discord as soon as I find it too.
Please put that.
As soon as I can find it.
Thank you, WS Judah. First of all, Nate, new member. I appreciate you pulling up, Nate. I appreciate you pulling up. WS Judah, where you been, fam? Hope everything is well. I ain't seen you in a while, but PG almost got that work last night, did she? Oh, got that 1-2. Did you see it? He was like, "Oh, I'm so sweet. Oh, I'm so sweet. I'm so sweet." Oh.
They were trying to get it wrong too. They were trying to, oh no, she backed up, and no, she didn't want that. No, she did not. She was actually trying to walk
all the smoke
into their sideline. They had to grab her and pull her back. I'm gonna get out your reach. I'm gonna get out your reach, and then I'm gonna get at you. I'm gonna get out your reach, and I'm gonna catch you with this 2-piece. Oh, found it. I'm gonna post that video in the Discord. It's 14 minutes long, and it's on Tia Cooper TV's YouTube page.
Let's go.
But
all right, that's what's
up.
Discord, though. I see Russell. I only bring facts to the chat.
Russell.
Yeah, Robbie Fact Fungula. Both the facts over there on the Instagram. I love it. I got facts on the Instagram. Both of y'all. What's good? Y'all? Appreciate y'all pulling up.
Yeah.
Appreciate the support. Run them likes up, y'all. Run them likes up. So MJ, no W games today. No W games today. No football today. No football today. So I know we're gonna be previewing some stuff that's coming up for tomorrow.
Yep.
We'll pretty much keep our listen. WS Judah, did you watch? You must have seen the live last night. Last night I gave Rakia. Hold on. Because let me give her respect. Let me give her respect. Let me give her respect. Because last night I gave her kid. And it's a lot of awards they give out. There's a lot of awards they give out. MVP, most improved, defensive player of the year, TTG award right here. Kid right here. Kid right here. Train to go. Train to go. Y'all saw that? Y'all see that? Come on now. From the home of the hitman. From the home of the hitman. Okay, try if y'all want to. Stop playing in her face. She been that hooper. Stop playing in her face. She been that hooper. Stop playing in her face. She been that hooper. Okay. Listen. WS Judah, I'm so glad you're in the chat today. What up, Robbie?
What's up?
Here in Portland, we back. Robbie, congratulations. Listen, Robbie, I'm so glad you popped in. And I want to say, and I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that home of the sports bra, right? Is that Portland? How much of a benefit was having that type of support in Portland and being able to bring that organization back with everything else that y'all got going on in Portland, man. Shout out Portland. Congratulations, Portland. Looking forward to Portland. Looking forward to Portland being in the dub in 2026. So we got Toronto coming online. We got Portland coming online in 2026. Let's go. I mean, the dub is growing up. Rakia's trying to go. I mean, it's just so much stuff going on. Much stuff going on. Like I said, Rakia's trying to go. Portland is back. Man, let's celebrate. Let's go. It's a victory. It's a victory.
With the sounds today. The sounds.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Let's have some fun. Myself, but
they love Tayana over there on Instagram too. Appreciate you pulling up, fam. What is good? Yeah, trying to go. The TTG award, Rakia Jackson. Hey, this rookie class is loaded, and I mean they here for all the smoke too. Listen, between Rakia trying to go and Cody, don't put your hands on me, McMahon. It's been a great damn week for basketball. You hear me?
Man,
Sports Brawl. Shout out to the Sports Brawl in Portland. They're having a party tonight, celebrating the dub back in the PDX. Listen, if you are in the Portland area and you can get down there to the Sports Brawl in Portland, get down there and check them out. Give them a support. As soon as I can get to Portland to catch a game, I am. I love what they doing over there. Shout out to the Sports Brawl in Portland. Get down there and check them out. Let's celebrate WNBA basketball back in Portland in 2026. Let's go. Let's go. So now, I mean, that's loading the West Coast up a little bit now. We got Seattle. We got Portland. We got the Valks. and we got LA.
Yeah.
So we got Seattle, Portland, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. We filled up the West Coast. It's gonna be fun. You got Vegas over here now too.
Yeah.
Phoenix. Really. Now we got to get. I think we need a little bit more in the middle of the U.S. A little bit more in the middle of the U.S. And let's see if we can get Houston back. Let's see if we can get Detroit back. I don't know. For the heck of it, let's put a team back in Philadelphia. I don't know. I may be forgetting someplace. Y'all help me out.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, with all of this basketball going on and all this basketball coming back to the West Coast, I read last night the Oklahoma City Thunder said that they would give the Seattle Supersonics back their history if they if that organization returns to Seattle. So let's put the Supersonics back in Seattle. Put the Supersonics back in Seattle as well. Get the history back where it belongs. Home of the glove and the rain man. Let's go.
Get me started on that.
Oh, I knew you were going to be. You didn't know that was coming. You didn't know that was coming. So yeah, I saw that yesterday. Yeah. I didn't want to ask you. I didn't want to ask you till we got on the show, man. Like, how do you feel about that? Like,
we've been promised
they'll give the history back. They'll give the history back.
No less than 5 years. We have been promised and teased about the Sonics coming back. There's been groundbreaking. There's been property purchased. There's been rumors of the climate. I forgot what it's called now. It used to be called the Coliseum and the arena, and now it's called Climate Something Center. I can't even remember. That may be getting renovated so that it can hold the proper amount of suites.
Now, is that the old Key Arena?
Yeah. Yeah, that's old Key Arena.
I still only have Key Arena. Okay.
Yeah. It's a climate something center or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, and the commissioner mentioned Denver. Okay, let's go.
Denver.
Yeah,
supposedly we should be getting the Sonics back. We just don't have. I don't know if they're waiting for a grand time to announce it, but most likely we're going to be getting them back before Vegas gets a team, which is actually going to be coming sooner than people think. But yeah, hopefully we can get it done. Congratulations to Portland. I just remember the old ABA days where they had a Seattle and a Portland team before the W. So I knew a couple of players on both of those teams, and good competition. Like just really good competition. There's nothing less than what the W started out as. That's what the ABA was. It just wasn't run correctly. And basically they got absorbed by the W, and the rest is history. But yeah, good players in that league, and hopefully they can bring back that. There's probably some good homegrown players just right there in Portland, just right there. Like they could fill the team with just the players they have there. There's some really good players coming out of Portland. Portland has always been a guard factory for the men, and the women it's no different for the women. I
would love to hear some of the names that you hear. Take it.
I have to go back and go back through some of the high school ranks.
Yeah. Let's talk
college ranks. You got Oregon, you got Oregon State. I know there's a lot of exodus from players that were not from there, but there's a lot of players that are hidden in the Division II and the NAIA ranks that people don't know about. You will, when that team shows up, there's going to be scouts going all over that state. They're going to find a lot of homegrown talent there. You guys will see. Guarantee you. I'll even get some names for you too. Make a few phone calls to some of the people that I haven't talked to in a little bit. I know they'll have some good prospects for me. So we'll keep it going.
Yeah, let's do it. Sounds fun. WS Judah, do you think the Aces will three-peat this year? Absolutely. So as I've been saying, I feel like we are the 1988 Lakers. I think we're the 1988 Lakers. We got just enough to get the job done, and then we're gonna have to make some changes next season to keep the winning rolling. But I think that we have just enough to get it done this year, and I think we get it done. Yeah. I absolutely think we get it done. I'm believing in this right now, especially the way that we're clicking right now. Listen, what's names? What's that?
Yeah, you got to go down those names of the 88 Lakers. You know, Kareem.
Magic. Let me pull them up. Let me.
Green, Michael.
You got them all.
Was he still there? No, it's Byron Scott.
B. Scott. Let me see. Here we go. Roster. Here we go. This is us right now. We're Abdul-Jabbar. 18 years in. This is 18 year in Abdul-Jabbar. 3 years in Tony Campbell. 9 years in Michael Cooper. 2 years in AC Green. 8 years in Magic Johnson. 4 years Jeff Lamp. 7 years Wes Matthews. Let me know when you don't recognize the names anymore. 6 years Kurt Rambis. 4 years Byron Scott. 2 years Mike Smrick. I think that's his name. 1 year Billy Thompson. 8 years Michael Thompson. That's Clay's dad. That's Clay's pop,
he was acquired that year.
Yeah, that's Clay.
Acquired that year.
He got 3 years for Ray Tolbert. Milt Wagner. Milt Wagner was our rookie, and 5 year James Worthy.
Quick trivia for you guys, just to see if you guys know a little bit of your stuff from back in the 80s. How many number one overall picks did the Lakers have on that team that year? Number one overall picks in NBA history. How many did the Lakers have on that team last year?
I don't know. I'm going to guess at least 3.
No?
Less than 3?
Higher.
Oh, higher than 3. Oh, cause I said at least 3, and you was like, no.
At least 3.
No, at least 3, but more than that. I don't know enough of these names to say that. I was thinking Abdul-Jabbar, Magic, and Worthy.
4. It was a
that
fourth.
Was that was the 3 I was thinking.
That fourth one was Michael Thompson.
Oh, Clay's pop. Sorry, Michael. Sorry, Michael. My bad.
4 number one overall picks on that 1988 Lakers team.
Oh, absolutely. Okay.
And they still battle.
How many? How many number one overall picks do the Aces have? Overall number one overall picks. 3.
I want to say 2.
2. Okay, 2, 3.
I want to say
like
2. There might be 3, but I think I want to say 2. That's a good trivia. So you guys know who it is, how many there is. Let me know and what the names are. I know we know what 2 of the names are, and it's kind of tricky because there's Asia, but the other one is Kelsey Plum, even though she was drafted by the San Antonio Stars, but she's a part of the Las Vegas Aces, so it counts as a number 1 overall pick. Same team, different city.
So there's also Jackie Young.
There we go. Yeah, so I missing one. I didn't know
because it went Stewie, Kelsey, Asia, Jackie, Sabrina.
No. Over number 1 overall pick, not lottery pick. Overall pick.
Yeah, this is my list. This is
really
what they say in this list of first overall picks. So they say 16. They telling me it was Breanna Stewart to Seattle. 17. They saying Kelsey Plum to San Antonio. 18, 19, we went back to back with Asia and Jackie. And then Inescu 20, is that right?
Inescu, that sounds right, yeah.
There's somebody named Charlie Collier from Texas. Then Ryan Howard. Then Aaliyah Boston. Then Caitlin Clark. We'll be tuned in for the playoffs. Me too, Benny. The marble pull up.
Yeah.
Aces breaking the band up after this season, like the NBA Lakers. Yeah, so three number 1 overall picks on our team.
Yeah, it is 3. Yep. 3. So Jackie, he came after Asia. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see.
Well, you know what is interesting? Is that Jackie was the one because Jackie was there with Enrique, with Lindsay, with Marina.
Yeah.
Am I forgetting somebody?
Lindsay.
Do you remember that Notre Dame team? I didn't really watch them.
I saw a pick. So Enrique, Marina.
I guess what I want to know is, was Jackie the best player on that team?
There was 4. There was 4 players.
There was Lindsay. Lindsay was there.
Yeah.
Marina, Jackie, Enrique. I don't know if there were more.
Yeah, those were the 4. No. Those are the 4. Those are the 4 on. Because I remember.
And was Jackie the best player on that squad?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know.
He went 1. Oh,
I know.
Evina Westbrook. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
The commission mentioned Denver. So Sabrina Inescu, Evina Westbrook to start, Jazzy Davison for the future. 5. Mm-hmm. 5 what? 5 what? Right? Oh, that was your goal. That was your guess? Oh, Jazzy Davison for the future. So you like Jazzy. Okay.
Let me see if I can find that picture. Because it's a classic picture, too. I was like, oh, my God. How did they even lose a game?
That's the same way I felt when I found out. That's how I felt when I found out it was like Deshaun Jackson, Aaron Rodgers, and Marshawn Lynch on the same offense.
Oh, yeah. No,
Cal Burger. It was like, they didn't win nothing. Like, how the hell did that happen? That had to be coaching. That had to be coaching off rip. And then I heard something like Marshawn was actually like running kickoffs back too. He run one back for a touchdown. Hey, Cal.
They had him a few times. He wasn't regular, but they had him out there.
And then they stopped it or something. How do you stop that?
They had to.
I don't know. This is the dude who made the beast play.
Talent. You get hurt on the punt returns. As soon as you see the talent like that, you got to keep him in the backfield. Once he breaks something like that, man. That's a vision.
Did you see him try to keep him in the backfield in Seattle? I don't mean to strike a nerve.
Yeah. Just going for the juggler, huh? Just
Enough on Seattle. Enough on Seattle today.
Jeez.
Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot.
Yeah. Jeez. Woo. That's some rough history. Rough history, man. We got robbed. We got robbed in '95 in the Super Bowl too. You don't want to talk about that either. Yeah, it's just really, or 2005. Sorry, really rough history. So, anyway, Okay, one thing I forgot to I have to be forthcoming with you guys. I have to find a way to get some of the good games before the baseball season is over. I have to find a way to get these picks to you guys before the show. The show is usually scheduled to be somewhere around 3ish. If updates come through, it's going to be between 3ish and 4ish. But there were a few really ridiculous games that had some good prospects for home runs and 1.5 total bases props available to it. One was Oakland at Chicago Cubs in Wrigley, where the wind was blowing out about 8 miles an hour. And then the other one was Arizona Diamondbacks in Colorado. You already know wind is as thin as a sheet of paper up there. That was a big possibility for home runs. I am almost guaranteeing there's probably going to be 5 home runs hit before the end of this broadcast. I will keep you posted on that. But there was another one right before the show started with the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels, who have nothing to play for but beating up on each other. And they have 2 pitchers that are basically in there trying to keep their jobs without being traded, but it's not going to happen. So just a lot of good action in the beginning of the day. I just couldn't, there was not enough time to get it on the show or even post it. So I'm going to try to find a way to post some of those picks before on the Discord before the show starts. You guys are just going to have to sign up and just be there to be able to pick off the good twos and fews, because like I said, I'm almost guaranteeing there's going to be about between 3 and 5 home runs before the end of this show. Easy.
All right.
Easily. Yeah, I said it. Oh yeah, Notre Dame was.
All right, let's see. Oh, I like it. I like it. We may even look at being able to kind of, I don't know, put it out on the social media or something. We'll figure it out.
Skylar Diggins went to Notre Dame too, didn't she? She was after them though.
Was Skylar there? Was she? Yeah, Skylar was there.
I think she was.
Skylar went. I believe Skylar went to Notre Dame too. But I don't know
she was before those guys. Yeah. She didn't win the national title. She was before. Look at all of. Oh, there's the picture. There's a picture. Okay, I'll put this in the Discord. Yeah, that has to go in there. Classic. When they won it. Jackie grabbing on Enrique, Marina jumping around, everybody all on the floor. Yeah, I gotta put that in there. Pardon me, folks. We get these things. When we see them, we gotta put them in, just so we don't lose them. Just so we don't lose them. I guess that goes in college basketball. Okay, here we go. All
right, you ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Bring it to the stage. So we start with college hoops. College hoops today. College football. I got college hoops on the brain. Can y'all tell?
Yeah, it's ready. It's right around the
corner. College hoops on the brain, but we start with college football today. MJ, we got.
This is a Thursday game. I think it's a Thursday game. It should be a Thursday game, if not a Friday game. I think, yeah, it has to be a Thursday game because there's a Friday game that we're going to go through tomorrow. Illinois, number 24 Illinois versus number 22 Nebraska. We are well versed in Nebraska. They absolutely beat the stuffing out of the Colorado Buffaloes in the first half. Second half, they didn't score. All right, so let's be happy for the small victories. But they are they're looking to be pretty good, and they might have. I think the first 3 games of the season for them, they have had some really good odds. They have had some really good odds, even though most of their players are hitting the minimum numbers. Their odds of picking the under on some of these are really good. But the problem is they haven't been hitting the under on most of their props. So You're still going to get some good units if you bet on those, but I do have one of those that I have an under for. That's yeah, it's risky, but let's get into it. So Altmaier, we're looking at Altmaier for Illinois. He has a few weapons. I know that his main weapon is Pete Bryant, but Fagan out of the backfield, he's okay. They actually run out 3 running backs too. The running back by committee is kind of a popular thing right now until later, usually later in the season when you have a number one, they're going to be the workhorses going forward. But as far as that goes, his over would be, let me see, 18 and a half completions. He's on the road. Take the over on that. They do test down the field, but most of their passes are 5-yard dunks and dinks and dunks, and then they let their wide receivers try to break some. 200 passing yards. Take the over on that. Confident on the road. I know that Nebraska has a few good cornerbacks, but like I said, when you're running 3, 4, and 5 receiver sets, somebody's going to be open, right? And I think they're going to be behind, so I'm picking those two to be over. You're looking at Fagan. Fagan. I know it's not Fagan, but it's Fagan. 51 and a half rushing yards. Take the over on that. He will be in the red zone. They will look for him to run. They will look for him on circle routes and even wheel routes. So look for him to get the rushing yards and then branch out for an anytime touchdown. I have him for an anytime touchdown. Bryant, 49 and a half receiving yards. That's his minimum. So I definitely take the over on that. He has 4 touchdowns for those guys in 3 games already. So take the over on that, and 4.5 receptions. He is the number 1 receiver. So take the over on that too. Should be good odds betting with Illinois, even though I think they're going to lose. That 42.5 over. You should definitely get the over on that. That point spread, I'm not sure about. Just because Illinois, I don't know how they play on the road. Really, all of their games were at home, and the same thing with Nebraska. All their games were at home too. Their 3 games that were at home. This is their first road game for Illinois, so I don't know how they're going to react to that. But take the overs on all of those picks. Now, here's the Mr. Raiola. AKA Patrick Mahomes Jr. Evidently patterns his game after Patrick Mahomes, walks like Patrick Mahomes, dresses like Patrick Mahomes. He is definitely trying to make his way on the heels of Patrick Mahomes. And just to give people a heads up, he actually he does message with Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes gives him advice from time to time. So quite sure there's going to be some kind of summer workouts here and there with that guy. So he has some potential. 225 passing yards. I'm taking the under on that. And the reason for that is Nebraska definitely wants to control the time of possession. Like no matter what, even though the freshman wants to actually sling it all over the place and go for it on 4th down and at midfield, the coach is really conservative when it comes to the game plan. Even they aired it out in the first game against UTEP, but that was UTEP where they scored 40 points. But and UNI, UNI wasn't really a test for them their last game, but the running game is going to be big for them, and that's where Dowdell comes in. 51 and a half rushing yards. Take the over on that because he's the number 1 running back out of that crew. They run out 2 other running backs, but they don't get nearly as many carries as he does. 1.5 touchdowns. Take the over, almost like an anytime touchdown, but take the over on that. They will run a trick play or two, which you haven't seen from the running back yet, but they will run a pitch and they will look for the tight end coming out of the backfield for a touchdown. I saw one of those from them last year. It didn't work, but they will run a trick play here and there. Nair, 43.5 receiving yards. Take the over on that. I don't know. He's supposed to be their number one receiver, but I think the other guy, number 2, got hurt in the last 3 games. I'll have to double check that. But Nair's been he has 2 touchdowns on 12 receptions, 187 yards. Not a whole lot, but I truly believe that he's gonna push for passing yards, and that's the first place that he looks is that guy. Illinois' defense, I'm not sure how good they are. The point spread tells me that they're probably middle of the road when it comes to defense in the NCAAs, but they're undefeated. So it's somebody's got to lose this game. It may end in a tie.
Somebody's got to go.
Somebody's got to go. So take the overs on those. I think the only under that I have would be the passing yards, which is 225 passing yards. Unless they hit some big passes down the field early, I don't think he's even going to get to that.
All right. So we'll be tuned in for that. We'll be tuned in for that one. Nebraska, they on my list. Nebraska's on my list because Colorado. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's hard for me to muscle up some shekels for them. Nah, I'm teasing. It's all for entertainment purposes only. Anyway, and before we go on, let me let y'all know if you need it, use it. 1-800-GAMBLER. Text 800-GAM. Pull up on 1-800-GAMBLER.org.
Mm-hmm.
Get the help that you need. Interesting week. The football I'm getting into. I think for me, the thing that I'm gonna probably focus on with the football that I think is gonna be the most fun is gonna be kind of like the anytime TDs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think those are more like the home runs, and then especially like in college football, it's gonna be so much football going on to pick some anytime TDs like I've been doing for the home runs, and then kind of just check the next day.
Oh, it's gonna be good. That's gonna
be the fun. That's gonna be the fun part.
Anytime touchdowns for the college. Oh boy.
Yeah, anytime touchdowns, because who knows, right?
Exactly.
Passing yards, I don't have enough expertise for those, but like for the novice and the people that are doing it really just for the entertainment purposes, like me, like I think the anytime TDs are gonna be real fun. So looking forward to those. So hey man, I appreciate the work on the college football. Up next, NFL. We got NFL game. What we got?
NFL. We got the New England Patriots versus the New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers, headliner of this show, had a decent outing in week 2. Breece Hall is a monster, so I imagine that 38.5. If it does go over, it's going to be because New York Jets are beating the mess out of the New England Patriots. But think about this: New England has Jacoby Brissett as their quarterback. Hunter, who was, I think, was he with the Chargers? Or I'm trying to remember who he was with last year, but their tight end had had 10 receptions for over 100 yards receiving. The week before that, I think he had 2 or 3 catches. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. The New York Jets defense is supposed to be good. It's supposed to be good, but we're not sure about that right now. They have the component. I think they're missing somebody on the defensive line that helps out with the run stopping. However, outside of that, everything else looks pretty good. Let me see who's out. CJ Mosley. He's questionable. He's questionable for tomorrow, and that's their key. He's the key linebacker for their run stopping and their pass defense against the tight ends and the running backs. So hopefully we'll see if he's going to be available. Jermaine Johnson is out, not scheduled to come back until February 10th, which is, what is that? It's like football season or something, or not football, Super Bowl season. Anyways, with that said, and on Yeah, on the Patriots side, doesn't look like there's anybody too notable that's missing. The Darian Lowe, offensive tackle, out until the 29th. Don't know who that is. But we're looking at Hunter Henry. That's so he had, like, I guess all of his catches or most of his catches on week 2. I don't really see him going that far. With the Jets defense, Jacoby, I don't want to, Brissett, he's been in the NFL for about 10 years, or if not close to it. He's a veteran. He's going to find a way to get some passes made. I don't see him getting over 200 yards passing. I have 175. 175 has some really good units attached to it. So if he doesn't get over 175 yards passing, you're going to get some really good unit returns on that as a single bet. 25 yards rushing. I don't know why I took the under on that. I just don't see them letting him run around too much. But he does look downfield when he does scramble, so he may not get that. He's going to get sacked at least 2 or 3 times in this game, though. So take the under on the rushing yards for that one. Stevenson is the bright spot for the Patriots. He had a good rushing game against Seattle. That game went into overtime. Take the over on the 50 yards rushing. That should be a free spot for you guys. Not taking the anytime touchdown on him. Not with that Jets defense. I can't. Until I see that they're really just going to fall apart, I can't take the under on that right now. With that said, Hunter Henry, we're back. 30 yards receiving. Take the over on that just because of his performance last week. Doesn't mean he's going to duplicate it, but I just, we don't want to take full regression off of his progress. And I don't know if I even used that word right, but it's out there now. 3.5 receiving yards. Take the over. Take the over on that one. Like I said, caught about 8 to 10 passes last week. Quite sure Jacoby's going to be looking for him on short yardage and maybe some rollout. So those should be pretty safe bets. Aaron Rodgers, 215 passing yards. Take the over on that. He fell short of that against the San Francisco 49ers, but those are the 49ers. They're pretty damn good, even though they lost last week to Minnesota, which is still baffling to me. No CMC, but still that shouldn't matter. Aaron Rodgers, 215 passing yards. Take the over. 1.5 passing touchdowns. Take the over. I think he has Lazard. I have Garrett, so hopefully he'll give him a pass. He'll give him a touchdown pass too. But Breece Hall is he may contend for leading in touchdowns for the league. He's hard to stop. That guy does a lot. Good hands out of the backfield, sees the holes pretty well. So definitely take him. I was going to take him for 4.5 receptions, take the over, and then also 95 rushing yards, receiving yards, take the over on that. That's a minimum, I think, for him. I think he had 125 combined yards last week. The Patriots, they try to slow the game down a little bit, but I don't think they're going to slow it enough for Breece Hall not to get his numbers. And lastly, we got Garrett Wilson, 50 receiving yards. Take the over on that. If you want to sneak in an anytime touchdown, do it. I still say it's risky, even though Garrett is the number 1 receiver on the Jets. Aaron Rodgers spreads the ball around a lot. Like I said, he has Lazard, he has Garrett, he has Breece Hall. Just have a lot of weapons that he likes to throw the ball around to, and I want to say anytime touchdown. You can put one in, but it'll be really risky, and it's not going to give you a whole lot of odds on it from what I saw.
Absolutely. All right. Let me jump back in the chat. Ace is breaking the man up after the season. Thick Vegan Afro, what is good, fam? What is good? Hey. Hope everyone's having a great day. Entertainment Shekels, you know that's what it is. Just FYI, Illinois versus Nebraska is on Fox at 8 p.m. on Friday. Russell only bring the facts.
Thank
to
you,
the
Mr.
chat.
Fag.
Evans, thank you so much.
Mr.
Please, y'all, hit that like button if you're watching on your TV. Scroll up to the right. Hit that like on me, please, and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fags.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Facts. Absolutely. So we have some more anytime touchdown stuff coming up. We'll have some more college football and NFL football coming up as we move through the week. But we definitely wanted to give y'all a couple early ones to make sure you get in. And we will be back to WNBA games tomorrow, and then going into the playoffs. And it will be, we'll be adjusting as to what sports are playing at this time. But yeah, I know why y'all here. We know why y'all come. I don't know what we're gonna. I don't know what he's gonna do for this segment when there's no more home runs. I guess there'll be touchdowns. I don't know. I have no idea what they're gonna be.
I'm quite sure we'll come up with something.
But shout out to Coach Rowe. Shout out to Coach Rowe for his assistance. His assistance in this, because these are gonna. This section right here is gonna be moonshots of the day, Mr. Lover Lovers, moonshots of the day. You know what I mean? Are you ready for them? Let's go. Home run moonshots of the day, Mr. Lover Lover. What you got for us?
Here we go. All right. So we got Mr. Aaron. Here comes the judge. New York. I don't know. There's so many adjectives. I want to be respectful because those are my Mariners. But New York absolutely smacked the Mariners yesterday. Like from inning 1 all the way to inning 9, they absolutely just smacked the Mariners. I think the score was 11-2. Everybody was hitting home runs except for Aaron Judge. Soto got on the board with a home run. Dominguez hit his first home run of the year. I mean, they just called him up. Just everybody, but Aaron Judge he was 2 for 2 in his first 2 at bats. So he got a single. I think he drove in a run. He drove in 2 runs, and he had a double in the first inning or first 3 innings of the game. And so he did his thing. And the only thing he didn't do was hit a home run. He has a tough matchup tonight, but I would imagine that even when the Yankees are going to be kind of low on the run scoring, I imagine that he's going to be one of the sole people to hit a home run. He's going to get some pitches to hit. I think he's going to get one out tonight. Even in a park that is not a home run park, it's actually pitcher friendly. Looking for Aaron Judge and this isn't a long shot. I think he's going to get one out tonight. You know what? Wait. Stop. I am forgetting something. And I am just remembering it now. So yesterday, we had 3 home run hitters in our picks. We had 3 home run hitters. We gotta celebrate those. We got 3 home run hitters yesterday. One of them was Brandon Lowe, who I thought he had a good pitcher's matchup. Rarely used.
I have some shekels on Brandon.
Yeah. Rarely used in our home run picks, but I thought he had a good option yesterday, so I picked him in our spot, and he definitely came through. The other one was good old Pete Alonso.
Roscoe Pico Train. You know, I see Roscoe Pico Train every time you say that. I see Roscoe Pico Train every time you say that. Go ahead.
Yeah, he lifted one 375 feet out of the park on a fastball, 4-seamer to be exact. Had to give him some props on that. Then there was a third one. The third one was good old Shohei Showtime Ohtani. He got one out in the 3rd inning. Let me see how far that one went. That one went. Wait. How far did that go? Was it far? No, was it? Well, 402. That's pretty far. 402 feet on a sweeper pitch. So we had 3 We had 3 home run hitters come in yesterday. I had to say something about that because basically, if you picked all of those and you didn't even pick between one or the other, if you picked all of those, you came out about 3 units ahead.
And that
Because
was right on time.
yeah,
Because this segment is sponsored by Man Smoke Shack and Steel Reserve. Okay, Marcus J TV came in right on time with the sponsorship for this segment. Okay,
Good
right on time for the sponsorship. Right on time. Okay.
All right, fantastic. So back to your regularly scheduled program. We got to
that was right on time. That was. I mean,
you
know what? And you know what? Now, you started off with the boxing. You went 11-0.
Yeah. I had to do that.
You man, it's you, man. Yeah. You're the prop master, man.
We're doing it. All right.
Next time it is. What you got?
Running it back. Randy Rosarina. Got plunked on him. We thought he was going to hit I thought he was going to be out on the IR for about a week. He powered through it. Came back. Had some good at bats yesterday. He has a good matchup today. And he's probably going to be one of the only bright spots next to Kyle Riley, but Kyle Riley doesn't have a good matchup against this pitcher. Taking Randy Rosarina to get one out today. I think he was with, who was it? Was he with the Arizona Diamondbacks a few years ago? Really good player. Good in infield, outside player. I would say I wouldn't pick 2 home runs on him today, but I'd say he's due to get one out today. Teoscar Hernandez. Dodgers are in Miami. Miami has a few home run hitters, but they don't have a good matchup against the Dodgers today. But I'm looking for Teoscar because he did get one out 2 games ago. And I think he's batting 4th or 5th today. So, and he has some insurance behind him. So he is primed to get another one out today. I am definitely betting on him when it comes to that for entertainment purposes only. He is primed to get another one out today. Going next, we're looking at Gunnar Henderson or Anthony Santander.
Oh, here you come with the
Baltimore.
Love it Baltimore is options.
Going up against the San Francisco. Geez, I can't remember the name of the damn team. Giants. With that said, Baltimore's in the wild card race, so they're playing for something. They are trying to put some runs up, and most likely you're gonna get home runs from either Gunnar, or you're gonna get a home run from Anthony Santander. I think Anthony Santander is batting behind Gunnar today. So you talk about not wanting to face one or the other. They have to face one or the other. Whoever's batting, I think Osman's batting ahead of Gunnar today in 2nd. So they're going to pitch to the 1st, 2nd, maybe the 3rd or the 4th, but they're not walking both of them. They got to pitch to one of those guys today. So take one of those guys, if not both of them, in the same game parlay to hit a home run. And last on this list will be good old Pete Alonso or Matt Vientos. They're going up against Washington, and Washington has 1 ace out of their 5 pitcher rotation, and this guy is not one of them. So, and pick them because the Mets are in the wild card race too. So they need every game going down the stretch. One of these guys are going to lift one today. If not, both of them. Be ready for it.
All right, heard it here first. Get one, get all. Put it, do some singles, mix them up. Do some same game.
Great point. Make sure you get your singles. Make sure you get your 1.5 total bases in on this list too, because they are good. Because if they don't hit a home run, they're hitting balls into the gaps. They're actually hitting balls that hit the fence, and they get in for extra bases. So definitely get those picks in too.
Billy Bridges, I seen you joined over there on Instagram. Appreciate you, fam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know
Billy,
why we come.
what's up, Billy?
I know why we're here. I know why we're here. Okay, that's what
Mm.
we come for. That's what we come for. Mr. Lover. MJLover23. Big Daddy's extra long dome shots of the day, baby. That's what we here for. The extra long shot domes. Are you ready? What you got? What do you got? Extra long shot domes. Let's go, man. Mr. Lover.
The energy is fantastic. Your first long shot dong of the day is Ellie De La Cruz going against Atlanta in Cincinnati. Is a home run park. Ellie is a jack of all trades player. Hits for singles, hits for doubles, steals bases, and can hit home runs. Has a good matchup today. Even though Cincinnati is not really playing for anything, they have a great matchup against the pitcher. Uh, Ellie is, I think he's either left-handed or he's a switch hitter. So left-handers in this lineup are going to get good pitches to hit. I am picking him to get one over the fence today. But if he doesn't, 1.5 total bases is a good bet on him today too. So take him. Riley Green or Kerry Carpenter.
I gotta get a noise for the or.
I
got a sound. I need a sound effect for the or.
I or is so.
I'm liking the or. So
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, well, either one of these guys. So we're looking at Detroit. Detroit is another one of those teams that is in the wild card race with Kansas City. Kansas City's rolling out kind of the middle of the pack pitcher. We have Riley Green. I don't think I put on any of the lists, but he has been on the alerts before. Really low on the totem pole, so I thought I put him in this lineup to sneak one out. Kerry Carpenter is batting first. Kerry Carpenter is always he's one of their best hitters. He's always a threat to get one over the fence. And I think in Kansas City, if I remember right, let me double check for you real time. I think in Kansas City the weather in Kansas City, the wind is blowing out to left field at 10 miles an hour on average, and it will be 85 degrees today, which means the ball will carry farther if it gets in the air. I think, and don't quote me on this, but I think Kerry Carpenter is right-handed. Riley Green might be right-handed too. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't really check on that fully, but those are your two long shots in that game coming up. Now, this is where I put a disclaimer out for you guys earlier today. And like I said before, these games I will most likely post in the Discord before the show starts, just so you'll have a chance to take advantage of them. But Andrew Benintendi or Andrew Vaughn, the White Sox worst team in the MLB, going up against one of the other worst teams in the MLB, the Los Angeles Angels. You can run. Well, I'll tell you this in just a second. But these two have good looks today. Andrew Vaughn is a good sneaky home run hitter. Andrew Benintendi is a good hitter, period. He's been doing really well with the 1.5 bases. Every once in a while, he'll get one out. He hit two games ago. So this is a good matchup for him. And the last one you can run it back with will be Taylor Ward. Taylor Ward has paid dividends for me this year. I have put him on the list. You've probably seen him on the list, not in the long shot dongs section before. And he has a good matchup against one of the worst teams in the MLB, and their bullpen is terrible. So his 3 or 4 at bats that he gets today, he has a good chance to hit a home run.
All right.
But I actually let me see if this comes through. I'm going to have something for these dongs at the end, and I think this might be it. It might be it. I think this might be it. Play a few.
Did you just toll the bell? Did the bell just toll for the home runs? What is
Yeah,
going on?
I think that's the bell. I think we're gonna have that bell. We're gonna have that bell at the end.
That's it.
I think we should either at the beginning or the end. I don't want to mess up the beginning because the beginning seems, seems to be catching on. So,
oh man, listen, we are here for Mr. Lover Lovers, Big Daddy's extra long shot dogs of the day. You know what it is. I know what it is. I love we can just have fun on this here platform.
No, that's good.
If you can't laugh at yourself, then what in the hell?
Exactly. Right.
People take themselves too serious.
Oh, good.
Oh, y'all gotta laugh. Y'all need to laugh more in life, man. Really, y'all need to laugh more in life. Yes. Harold Williams said that sounded like the Undertaker. Okay, that's the Undertaker's bell. Okay.
You don't worry about what kind of bell it is.
You are such a wrestling guy, Harold. You are such a wrestling guy. Real. Yeah. I mean, goodness. Okay, so we got some picks. We got some stuff we're gonna look at. We're gonna be looking at keeping an eye on what's coming up on the
show that we're transitioning or transitioning us. We're kind of in the eye of the storm when it comes to the hurricane because there's about to be 4 different, if not 5 different major sports going on at the same time in next week.
At the same time. At the same time. At the same damn time.
Right in between that storm. And it's like we kind of brainstormed a little bit to see like, are we gonna have a show about something? And I was like, yeah, we're gonna have a show. We definitely gonna have enough content. I mean, there's still more content to go as far as college football goes and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're always going to have something to talk about. So I have no problem.
We just want to be making sure too that we're giving like picks and stuff that the fam and people that are tuning in are interested in.
Yeah,
I think we all think Kia Roy was about to tear BG ass up bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Since you brought it back up, one more time.
Yes,
one more time. Let me slide you out the way here since you brought it back up. I mean, because I wanted people to know, like, we're not playing about key around here. I'm not playing around about key around here. 313 stand up.
Yeah.
313 stand up. We're not playing. We're not playing about kid. We're not playing about kid.
No.
Backed up to get at work. The rookie wasn't playing. I don't know, over, under. I probably would put my shekels on Kia. Probably putting my shekels on Kia yesterday if it came down to it. Like I said, the award that I'm giving to this young lady here, the TTG, train to go. Let's go. If the lights start flickering, don't say I didn't tell you. We got a big birthday coming up too. We got a big birthday coming up tomorrow too. The mothership will be landing. Harold Williams' birthday tomorrow. We sang happy birthday on the CC show earlier. Y'all be sure to give Big Rich a shout out tomorrow for that B-Day. He got the new picture up with him and the missus showing that off. So appreciating that. Really, really nicely. Really, really nice. So the mothership will be landed tomorrow for Harold Williams. The mothership will be landed. We working on maybe a new shirt. Mr. Spot, no box. I don't know. From our conversation last night, I don't know what you think about that, MJ. Mr. Spot, no box. All she had to do is hit the spot. Over under on Kia having another tech before the season is out.
Another tech?
Another injection.
Oh no, under. Well, I mean, there's one game left.
Under, right? That's what I'm saying. Under. I mean, even next season. You didn't see this coming.
Yeah, exactly. You don't see that from
her. Drafted in buffs. Trying to go. Drop back into that. I mean, perfect. Cat like perfect cat like reflexes into that Tommy Hearns stance.
Oh yeah.
Way too slow. She wouldn't be able to get out the way. Yeah, of all the licks. And judging our past fight, she needs to stop. Okay.
Lumps.
Yeah, join the party at Big O at 8. Join the party on Big O at 8 tomorrow with Harold Williams. He's gonna be live for a party on Big O. If you're not familiar with the app, Harold can help you out in the Discord. Hit him up. He's gonna have a live party going on in Vigo. I don't know how we'll be able. I don't know if we'll be able to tap into that at all. We will be live here. Let's talk about it, Harold, if we can. Yeah, I think BG was just gonna be way too slow. You could see them punches coming. Key with the cat, like, I'm so sweet. I'm so sweet. In and out. Bah, bah, bah. I'm so sweet. In and out. Ate them ribs up. I don't know.
Oh, I should have had some sound effects for that too. Of some like something from the Flintstones when they get up and try to run. That's what them.
Like they fall, like they slipping. I know exactly. The noise you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Just like that.
So, there is that. Man, another great show.
Love it.
Appreciate all the knowledge. Like I said, I'm learning and growing in this area every day. Appreciate the work that you put together, MJ.
No problem.
Appreciate that work. Appreciate the work. I know AT and DB definitely had an argument about that last shot last night. Hey, listen.
Oh yeah.
Missed the spot. No box, Marcus JTV. Got to hit the spot. Missed the spot. Hit the spot. Hit the spot if you want the box. I don't know. I'm working through the two.
Working title.
Miss the spot, no box. Hit the spot, get the box. I don't know. We trying to figure it out. I'm coming up with something. We're gonna put it on a t-shirt and see what it do. What you got before we get ready to get out of here, MJ?
You know what? Enjoy the games that are coming up. Get with us in the Discord. Shout out to Jay Moore. Shout out to everybody that's coming through on the lives during their lunch breaks. Appreciate you coming through. Hey, just like Cess says, tell 10 people and have them tell 10 people. We're gonna get this.
Tell 10. We trying to get.
You know what? This get them in here. Get them in here before we get rich, because once I was gonna put
MJ about to start acting brand new. He gonna start acting brand new with his new entertainment shekels. I'm not changing, fam. MJ, if you don't know MJ now, you're not gonna be able to know him when his entertainment shekels hit.
Hold on.
So, hey, he trying to get richer here. We're gonna have a whole lot of fun. Let me see. Tomorrow's games are gonna be interesting. Sending wise for the playoffs. Seeding wise for the playoffs should be fun. Absolutely, Craig. That 22. Some of them should be movies. We're gonna get some previews. 22. We're gonna get some previews.
That's 6'4". Nice
of what's coming. Yeah,
is that 6'4" or 6'3"?
I don't know if it's 63 or 64. The Chevys are always nice though, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, it's classic. That's a classic. Yeah. You tell us 63 or 64.
Right.
Break that 22. But y'all know what it is. We are back later tonight with Time Out. Let's talk with Juju and Cess, and then Cess Talks Sports, the show. Someplace around there too.
Yes.
Until then, y'all, we in the Discord. We around. Y'all know what it is. Until next time, stay tuned. Talk soon, y'all. We are out. Y'all still here? Y'all still hanging around? What could y'all want? A free square? A free pick or something? Something to put some shekels on? Well, for those of y'all that hung out to the end, MJ, what you got for him?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Oh, boy. Look who is still here. Who stayed around to the end.
Talk about, see, this
got
is
him.
we
got him. We ain't going yet. He got one more thing to say, baby. What you got?
You know what? This is for the diehards. This is for the cats that stayed till the end. This is for the cats that were like, you know what? I'm going to leave this on just in case.
Just in case. You never know what might happen.
Nice
what you got?
Little banger for you. This is going to boost your unit count. If you haven't placed those bets yet, or if you are on the verge of placing those bets, add this to your bet count, I tell you.
What you got?
Kyle Tucker.
Kyle
Tucker. Houston at San Diego. This is a sleeper pick for you guys because Kyle Tucker is a home run hitter. And I've been talking about him since he came back a week and a half ago. This is a prime location pick for him. They are going to be slanging this thing all over San Diego. San Diego is not, it's a sneaky, not home run park. And let me tell you what I mean by that. Even though the dimensions of that park are kind of distant, the wind swirls in there. And for batters today, I think it's actually swirling out towards left center field. Perfect for Kyle Tucker because he's ready to get one of those out. I would venture to even say, don't quote me on this, but if you feel froggy, he might get 2 home runs today. Might get 2 home runs today. So just keep that in mind. We're talking about that. So, yeah.
That's right. Hey, DJ, bring that beat back. Let's go. We were still here. So for those of y'all that hung out to the end, we thought we would throw one more opportunity at some entertainment shekels for y'all. And with that, MJ, we are really out. Let's go.